I think procurement is a lot more. I want to say the word complex. It doesn't have to be complex, but I think it's intricate compared to purchasing, and it requires a lot of organisation, a lot of planning. So everything from, as I used to say, people buy everything from baked beans to bridges, and really the process is the same. We just don't often realise we're doing it, which is exactly what you said, Rob. We've got to identify the need. We've got to
Yeah.
research what it is that we're buying. We've got to understand the specification, as we call it. So that's the description of what we're buying. We've got to research who are the suppliers, and who could fulfill that requirement to your specification. And then it's about going through that process of seeking quotations or tenders or getting prices. And that could just be a single price through a catalogue, or it could be right through to a complex tender process with lots of evaluation. We've got to go through then a process of deciding which is the best supplier that's going to meet that need. And that could be through a combination of understanding whether it's the right price, or whether it's the right quality, or a combination of
Yeah.
the both. It's then about awarding a contract. And whose terms is that contract on? Is it on the supplier's terms? Is it on our terms as a buyer? And then it's about seeking that delivery of those goods or those services, and then managing that contract, managing that purchase. And then at the very end, a lot of times we forget about this, but it's about disposal of that product or those goods, or the end of life, as we call it. And we call that whole process the procurement cycle.